Good afternoon. We call to order the regular meeting of the West Valley City Council. We note that we do have 5 council members present. We believe that the other 2 council members, Councilmember Fitismanu and Councilman Hyun, will be joining us shortly. With that, however, let's see. We will have our opening ceremony, Don Christensen. He has a presentation, I believe.
Yes, I think Nicole or somebody has it keyed up. Just a quick comment. We just celebrated the 4th of July, and we all think of the Revolutionary War, that it was kind of, we were all for it and fighting against the British, and it wasn't always that way. So this is what Washington had to say to his troops to keep them enlisted.
You have done all I have asked you to do and more, but your country is at stake. Your wives, your homes, and all you hold dear. You have worn yourselves out with fatigues and hardships. If you will consent to stay 1 month longer, you will render that service to the cause of liberty and to your country, which you can probably never do under any other circumstance. Again, the drums rolled, and this time the men began stepping forward. God Almighty, wrote Nathaniel Greene, inclined their hearts to listen to the proposal, and they engaged anew.
Thank you.
Thank you, Don. And now we'll have one of our video series from inside the police department. Is that ready to go?
Only 5%. That's how many law enforcement agencies nationwide meet the high standards to be recognized as nationally accredited. The West Valley City Police Department is one of them.
West Valley Police has led the way here in Utah. There's no question about it.
The West Valley City Police Department is nationally accredited through CALEA, the Commission on Accreditation for Law Enforcement Agencies. This is recognized as the gold standard for law enforcement.
Their standards and our adherence to those standards is what shows that we are doing precisely what best practices are today, and they check routinely to make sure that we are.
To become accredited, CALEA scrutinized the department on every level.
Every last policy, procedure, the way that we do business from top to bottom is inspected not only by us as we look to see what those standards are, but then in turn by groups of assessors who are law enforcement professionals from around the country. It's not simply enough for us to say that we adhere to it. Instead, there exists what's called proofs, and that is we have to provide evidence to CALEA, to our accreditation body, to show that we're actually doing what it is that we say we are doing.
And that provides peace of mind for the West Valley City community.
I love that West Valley City is accredited with CALEA. I love that it forces a department to assess themselves, and then there's an outside agency that's assessing to keep that accreditation, because they're going to be constantly looking for those things that they need to improve on in the department.
Earning accreditation is only one step. To keep its accredited status, the department must continually evaluate and reevaluate its policing practices.
We engage in this process on an annual basis, where our policies and procedures are reviewed. And on top of that, they conduct in-person assessments every 4 years. They send out personnel to inspect the work that we're doing, and they also engage in interaction with the community to get a feel for what the community thinks of the job that we're doing.
It's an intense level of scrutiny, and the West Valley City Police Department welcomes it, not only to make the department the best it can be, but to give the community the best service police can give.
We believe that it is a key piece of our transparency as an organization, but more importantly, to show that we are accountable to the people that live and work and play in our community.
We want to hold ourselves to the highest standards. CALEA helps us do that. Our West Valley residents deserve the very best.
Thank you. Fascinating, isn't it? Next, we have our minutes of June 23rd. A motion to approve the minutes.
Motion to approve the minutes.
Second.
Okay, we've got that. Then without objection, we will consider the minutes approved. Hearing no objections, it's unanimous. Next, we have our public comment time. I believe we have a couple of people scheduled. And so, Nicole, if you'll bring them on as needed.
All right, sir. First one is Jim Visock. Jim, you are unmuted. You can go ahead and speak.
Thank you, Nicole. First thing I want to talk about, and you guys kind of hit it in the study meeting, on June 29th at 9:03 a.m., Wayne T. Pyle, as he wrote, the city manager put out a statement on the West Valley City government site. I'm going to read it real quick. Visiting West Valley City facilities, per Salt Lake County Health Department order, a mask is now required to be worn in public spaces throughout Salt Lake County, including West Valley City. Salt Lake County Mayor Jenny Wilson has ordered individuals to wear a face mask in public spaces within Salt Lake County. We support the mayor's order. We ask that our residents follow the guidelines by wearing masks inside retail establishments, businesses, and other public spaces. I won't go with the rest of it. I have a copy of the order that County Mayor Wilson sent to the governor. Nowhere in that request does it say face masks. It says face coverings. In the order, Public Health Order 2020-11 and 12, the only change between the two are the dates. Nowhere in there does it say face masks. Mr. Pyle, if he would have took the time to read the orders, as a good CEO would have done, he wouldn't have made such a mistake. And when he saw the mistake, he should have put out a correction. At 1:16, West Valley government put out another post from the PR department that was exactly a copy of the order. Once again, if Mr. Pyle would have took the time to read it, he wouldn't have made such a mistake. Why is this an issue? People say tomatoes. I have friends that are Muslims. 3 females were going out to go to the store. They're wearing full dress, burqas, heads, the whole thing, and they're wearing blue masks on the outside. My friend speaks both languages, and I ask him, why are they doing that? Well, because that's what we're told, we have to wear a mask. Well, no, a facial covering is what they have to wear. I wish that people would start using that, including the council. There was a lot of back and forth. That's it on the facial covering. The other thing is the fireworks ordinances need to be looked at. A fireworks safety pamphlet was put out, and on the second page, it says West Valley City wants to make sure that you have fun and a safe holiday. If you see any misuse of fireworks, please contact West Valley Police Department. Well, I saw a lot of misuse, and I contacted the police department. Well, come to find out, first of all, they didn't even know that that was there, or at least that's what the sergeant on duty told me. And there is no bite to it. There's really nothing for them to enforce. If they're not lighting fireworks off their porch, which is the only thing in the ordinance, there's nothing about minor children. These were 10-year-olds lighting fireworks off of cars, holding aerials in their hands, putting smoke bombs down the other kids' shirts, and a couple of them were trying to encourage them to go into mailboxes. It's something you guys might want to look at. It's a safety issue. The sergeant did finally come out. He watched some videos that I had, and he went over there and education. I didn't want anybody cited. I wanted education. Other areas are using the fire department to do that. And when I was talking with the sergeant, he said, well, maybe the fire department should be doing that. A good idea, have the fire department, educate our citizens. That's all I have.
Thank you. Nicole?
Our next one is Jennifer, and I'm sorry if I pronounce your name wrong, Fresquez, and you can go ahead.
Okay, can you hear me?
Yes.
Excellent. Hi, thank you so much. My name is Jennifer Frescus. I appreciate you giving me a few minutes of your time, and I appreciate your service in being council members. My family and I are residents of West Valley City. I am also running for Salt Lake County Assessor this year. I have worked at the assessor's office for 12 years. I have a bachelor's degree in accounting, and I'm a certified general appraiser. So I just wanted to introduce myself, let you know that I'm out there. I'm getting ready to run. Well, I am running. And I would like to make sure there's more open communication, both with taxpayers as well as with councils like yourself, so that we get the right information to get the right values on the properties, and so that you can understand where we got the values for the properties. So I would like to have more transparency there and more open communication between myself as well as the municipalities and the taxpayers. And I just want to make some improvements on that. I would also like to reach out to taxpayers and let them know who the assessor is, what we do, why that matters to them, and kind of enlighten them on the appeals process and make that an easier thing for them to understand. That was really all I wanted to say. I appreciate your time tonight.
Thank you very much. Nicole, is there anyone else?
No, sir.
All right. Then we'll close the public comments. We come to our Assistant City Manager, Paul Isaac, who's representing Wayne tonight. Any comments?
No, sir, not tonight. Thank you.
Then to the council members, any comments?
I have one. You hear me?
Yes, Tom,
Okay.
go ahead.
The police car, the logo, the new logo, I really like it personally. That makes statement strong, healthy, and short color, really nice color too. Very friendly color. Not a colorful color, but it's friendly color. So to let you know that really like it.
I'll pass
Very
that
good.
along.
Huh?
I said
Very
I'll
good.
pass that along. I'm sorry, Mayor.
Okay, all right. Yeah, thank you.
Let's see, then we have 3 items on our agenda. They are consent items because of their routine nature. Resolutions 20-97, 98, and 99. These are to do the traditional items of right-of-way purchase, warranty deeds, and temporary construction easements. The first one is for 2882 and 2916 West on 3875 South. The second one is at 2861 West, 3875 South. And the third one is at 2894 West, Marcus Road. And I believe all of these are in conjunction with the ADA requirements for sidewalks, which we have to take care of when we do our overlay, asphalt overlay, I believe. So those are the items on our agenda, on our consent agenda to the council.
Move
Mayor,
for
move for approval of
approval.
the 3 items on the consent agenda.
Second.
Okay. Properly before us, I don't think there are any comments. I haven't heard any. No, so to our city recorder then for the roll call vote.
Councilman Fitty Samanu,
Aye.
Councilwoman Lang,
Yes.
Councilman Bueller,
Aye.
Councilman Hune,
Aye.
Councilman Christensen,
Yes.
Councilman Nordfelt,
Yes.
and Mayor Bigelow.
Aye,
Motion passes unanimously.
thank you. There's no need for a closed session. Don't have any items there. We do want to express to the staff, Mr. Isaac and all of the staff, for the information provided to us, the COVID-19 updates, and the work that you do in keeping us informed. For the time being, we're still doing our electronic meetings, and that will continue for an indefinite period. We'll see how things go. If the council has no more items,
Motion.
motion to adjourn. Then, without objection, we will stand adjourned. Hearing no objections, it's unanimous. Thank you all. Be safe and stay healthy.
Thank you.
Thank you.